Good morning, good evening, good night. I am your local storyteller, Greer D. We're having a slow start, so I'm gonna quickly say today we are doing Baldur's Gate 3, the Underdog, Tactician mode for my Wizard D. Later, we still might do some Genshin. The reason why is I really want to get to a point in story. However, I may not actually do the further on Genshin streams depending on what's going on IRL. I didn't do it last night. There's just been some busyness going around. I am gonna quickly just go ahead and start the stream for today. Okay. So it was a pretty slow morning. You might hear it here and there, but my voice is kind of shot. I woke up last night to stomach acid in my mouth, so I feel really like someone put sandpaper down my throat right now. However, I wanted to play because I realized I only put Baldur's Gate as one day this week, even though I've been wanting to play, and it takes a lot out of me not to do it. And look at Scratch standing in attention.
I need a quick word.
Scratch, you get the good boy pet. We pet him before we continue. I almost was panicked this morning too, looking back, and I thought for a moment I didn't have the VOD for Arcane Tower. And I was about to be very sad, but I do have it, so that's good. I have also updated the rules down below. There will be no asking to be added into games or added in general, follow back, stuff like that that is annoying. You will be warned, but if it's a long paragraph story, probably from a bot, they will just be removed swiftly. It's annoying. Also, I have played video games for quite a while. I added that bit down below because one of the more frustrating things is, due to my tone, people think I am very lighthearted, which sure I am. But it's when people decide they need to baby me or White Knight, it gets annoying. Listen, I've played a lot of toxic games, or games that have been known to be toxic for years. I have been molded by the flames. I don't give a shit. So don't bring that babying here. I don't need the help. I like help sometimes if I ask for it, but no backseating or this and that. I purposely will do things differently in this, because my first gameplay, I skipped a lot of things without realizing. And then for other gameplays, I roleplay. I don't min-max, I don't do 100% completion. I just do what feels naturally for the character. So for D, the quote-unquote very fragile wizard, I will do things as a faulty wizard with curiosity would do. Also, I'm not gonna put knock on my abilities. I've had some YouTube comments even after I said I do not add knock. They said, oh, you know there's an ability for that. I do know. However, in Tactician mode, I don't need to waste time or slots to use knock when I could just rapidly continuously use lockpicks. Plus, it's funnier if I fail. I want to play it genuinely. Now, I must go talk to my robot husband.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Oh my gosh, I gotta remember the controls. I've been playing so many different games off stream when I was sick. all the controls are different, especially when you go from playing Genshin to playing Baldur's Gate. Bernard? There is light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive.
On its way, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can fly.
Wait! This was the wrong one. No! I will save Scumnut. I want the ring. Give me the ring. Or did I get the ring and then save? I don't remember. You will not attack me. Also, my frames will be wonky today. That's just how it's gonna be. Did I get the ring? No. Okay. Then it's the other option. Bernard, I require my ring. My leash. My lord, my leash. Oh, I clicked the right one. I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was just clicking. Perfect. I was going to read it off, but you know, okay. Which one did I want to replace? Flinging. I want. Okay, flinging. You have to go. Also, I believe I got a necklace that I didn't equip last time. What's this? Oh no, this is the one I got from here. Never mind. Okay, and so I don't mess that up again. Saving. Okay, everyone are to today. Oh yeah, I wanted all the machinery. Because offline, I looked at everything and picked everything up after last time I did Arcane Tower. And the reason why I stopped after that first part was I felt so bad and got emotional when Bernard hugged me. So I was like, no, I can't handle this. The paper is torn and patched in many places, as if it was well used but treasured. On it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you. The last of the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. You know, usually I would hoard all letters and everything, but technically this is my tower now, so it can stay there. Any more machinery? Oh. Well, it's in there. It's in the barrel. I don't want that.
Time to press ahead. My ring lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
What? What about? It must be up here. What button? I wasn't looking. I was zoomed in on D. Okay. Let me see. Does it say button somewhere? Button. Let me zoom in. I'm blind. It's always when I'm not paying attention. Or was it on the pillar since I was near it? Was it for the basement? Probably. Okay, well, I want all the broken machinery anyway, so. Why is that so small? Do you have anything for me, buddy? No? Okay. Wait, where's the other broken machinery? Right there. Because... coatings. No, I don't want the coatings. Elixir, arcane cultivation. Really? Ooh. Oh, let's see here. Those candle ashes. Oh well, I will come back up if it wasn't it, but it's probably basement, you know? Was it? It is. Give me that. It just freaked out on me. Basilisk oil, yes, good. That's mine too. Ooh. These must... They look like they're part of it, so I don't think they're lamps. Well, I can't actually put the camera closer to them. I like stuff like that.
All's well that ends.
That are bioluminescent moments. It's in the books. Ooh, well, they're all mine now. On Death and Resurrection. Okay, we haven't read this one. Read. An excerpt from the ongoing meta text, rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denair for the heretical efforts of reconstruct the meta text. A Gardano of lost and hidden knowledge. Let me take a shit. Anytime I feel the sandpaper moment in my throat, I'm like, ugh. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages. Surely. Or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiments so clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds. Elysium? Tartarus? 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 The underworld? Beliefs and station in life, but even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellermore, weighing our souls against thoroughly, we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retreat it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. That is true because when you do stuff like resurrection and other things, usually a DM might also ask to roll a D100 depending on the case, depending on what is used, and also if the person is willing to come back to the body. If you want a good example of that to watch, you can look at Critical Role's campaign 2 towards the end when concerning a purple tiefling. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I've interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be the most dull and unimaginative sort that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough in return. To return. Okay, I'm taking that. Send it via Moogle mail. Wait. Oh. I've read that one. Give me that. We've read that one. There's more books. If there were traps, I would be very upset. Okay, we haven't... Okay, more books. Read. Also, for any of those that don't know, with this run, we take all books and literature, we read them all, and we send them to Astarion. Astarion. My throat. I'm going to try not to make a very awkward clearing throat sounds on stream. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thornbryn of Baldur's Gate. Magical theory too radical for mainstream. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of a high house would not stoop to publish in any volume outside the great Gondian journals. Gondor? They so diligently guard. But they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and knowledge to a high house of wonders and all the marvels therein, I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. Oh, I like that. Like a just so you know, I've seen the stars. I have cleaned up fields of cow dung. And that was how I first saw them. The slow and serene earth motes. Entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later that I learned of their origins. Of the ancient nethery empire that fashioned them. Of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. That is one of my favorite themes in stories, honestly. Flying islands and all the sort. I think that's part of the reason why I enjoy Grand Blue Fantasy. It has so many beautiful scenes. Or even a lot of places in Final Fantasy XIV have floating islands and stuff like that. Lot of places. And they are some of my favorites to go to in AFK. Especially in certain areas you just see clouds below you. All the way up high in the sky. It's so beautiful. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of a long shadowed netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought. And in the stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gon's teachings. For those that fail, they still hold knowledge. You can learn from failure. But it's also not that you can learn from failure and adapt. They're also just being... It's knowledge that we can have, so why not get it? Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born and meddling with another seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow. Their law twisted to Shar's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us all. You know what, I like this one. We're not setting it to Astarion, we're just keeping it. I like that one. Books we like, I keep. An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures, Tenebra Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. Treasure Planet? The real Captain Morrow is known to never have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe it, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of sky in the elemental plane of air is bound by no laws but its own, rendering petty attempts to direction or definition meaningless. Yet exactly this ferocious freedom that makes a plunge through the eternal blue only way I've learned to truly relax. Honestly, that sounds blissful. Just like with context to Final Fantasy, and a lot of them talking about the ethereal sea, especially in 14, where it's highlighted to be the place of souls and creation. If you could be there in an essence and still be you, it would be amazing to see. Just magic and pure raw form going around you. Beautiful. You seem distracted, observes Eurydice, shouting to be heard over the howling wind. That the goblin could be so easily pierce my inscrutable facade was no surprise for me, for she is a sage of considerable wisdom, and I a lifelong friend to boot. Wizard and goblin? Oh, oops. I am, I acknowledge, expertly adjusting my posture to avoid drifting a crooked nest. Lord Primus was forewarned of my contract to infiltrate his mine palace. I'd leave my entire crew on Mechanus just to escape alive. Mine palace. I could sense her frown beneath the bleached bone skull that eternally obscured her face. It is an affection of her monastic order, and just one of the many things that I had never truly understood about her. All perished. Surely the traitor was among them. Or since this is a goblin... No, I can't do it. I can't do my goblin voice right now. I like shifted my throat and I was like, no, that would be an awful idea right now. That would absolutely destroy my throat. Perished? Oh no. I traded them. Lord Primus wished to study moral mannerisms, and he was most forthcoming with the identity of my betrayer in return. We have a sip, 1 second. My voice is cracking. I reached out across the divide and slipped from her finger a ring of command. With the loss of a magical item, she instantly ceased to fly and began to fall in earnest. A subtle distinction, but an important one. Her screams were already lost to the whipping wind by the time new bride loomed into view. I climbed aboard, weighing the ring in my palm. Its exact twin was nestled upon my own finger. Forged by Yuri's many moons ago as a symbol of our undying friendship. Worry not, dear reader. She is my friend still, and it's fully my intention to return and catch her. Someday. Wait a minute. So you left your goblin friend forever in the plane of air. Okay. To Astarian, Mugamel. Psychotic. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw something else. Oh, barrel. Oh my gosh, my throat. I feel it. It probably won't be a long stream because of it. But that's fine. I've been experimenting with Baldur's Gate. So for Arcane Tower, the reason why I haven't posted it yet... is because I am going to lightly edit it in post a VOD. So I wanted to do smaller streams to be able to do it, make the VODs a little bit nicer. The Hearst Diary. Always plain because the LD Hearst and Diary were in on the front with faded silver ink. Okay, one sec. Crisp cursive fills the pages of the diary, detailing the daily struggles of a clerk of Mistra, studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years. Oh, a cleric of Mistra. I forgot. That's a thing, correct? Maybe for this. I don't remember that, but maybe it would make sense. Have a more magic-based cleric for the mistress of magic. Shadowheart, considering the whole thing about Rishar and Selune, Shadowheart would not like my cleric. A cleric of Selune. And this isn't for like Baldur's Gate. Ooh, I could make him in Baldur's Gate. I should do that. Oh, I'll think about it. Oh, but they don't have Twilight Cleric in this, I don't think. Unless they do. I haven't checked the cleric setting. I'll have to check that out later. Anyways. 2. Alteriac. 1481 DR. Who would have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary? Not a research journal, but a real diary. I guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. And who would have thought 3 years ago that I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with the other clerics of Mistra? Right in the apex of my studies. I have all the pieces, but I have barely started my treatise. No matter. I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you, my dear book, here, together with the rest of my research. Waiting to be finished. I should be back for next chess. LDH. Right. LD Hurst. Too bad. I will leave your book. Just in case. Sparkswell. No. Where it can't be electrocuted. Ooh. When you enter ear. When you enter ear. Probably. Year made the clerical and war. Sparks flew. Apart, they were in a rut, but together they were inspired each other to push the boundaries of innovation and invention. This ring is just one of their many scientific triumphs. Okay. I will take your ring. It looks expensive. Hour of transposition. My voice. I'll go. Take a sip. 1 second. I'm turning into an old creature. Oh, very well. I am the old wizard now. Arrow of transposition. Teleport to wherever you fire this arrow. Okay. Arrow of darkness. Fireball. Lovely, that's mine now. Oh, more books. Oh, I already have them. No, I don't think I read this one. We will look. I slapped my earbud out of my ear. Oh no, 1 sec. Usually I have my composure and remain very professional on stream, but as you can see, I fall apart when things are going wrong. This is about how I talk usually, though, so I guess you get to see a bit of the insanity. There came to me a woman who I shall henceforth call R. Greatly distracted by the unusual tempers of her husband, who I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he had suffered night sweats, crying out from the steep that he bore the mark of chaos. I think I did read this, but I'll read it again, because it's been a while. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself the name Sora Vok. I did read this. 1 month ago, he spoke little else but the throne from which he was destined. I attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse, no loathsome spirit upon him, no presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The dust shall break." The dust they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. I snatched a book from his hand, flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in a red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap reading. He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land. B shivered inside, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis. Unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment. Herbal tincture of garlic and rice. Sip thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Yeah, I've read that one. Yeah. Sleet storm. Very good. Barrel. Do you have grease? Rotten chicken eggs. Ooh. I'm so happy there's so many books this time. However, it's also pain due to my throat right now. The first page summarizes the contents. The remaining pages clumsily elaborate on them in great detail. While not going to cities, the simplest piece of advice for sensible folk is to avoid cities entirely. I mean, kinda true. Like, just think, sensible folks. Think if the hobbits never went to different cities. They are considered the nicer folk. Dude, on marketplaces, people often tell me, Harrington, my fleeces and turnips are worth more in a city market than in a local village fair. Fools. To them, I say, your fleeces and turnips will be robbed long before you reach the market square, and you have only a few lumps and bruises to take home. On taverns, all sensible folk who enjoy draining a mug of locally produced ale in the company of their friends. But some of you may have heard the tell of extravagant taverns that populate the cities of Sword Coast. Body names like the Blushing Mermaid and the Wim's Stave are not sufficient warning of their impropriety. Let it be known that you'll be robbed long before you finish your first tankard, and will have only a few lumps and bruises for company. They're very stuck up. 4. On sewerage. Be like you to keep a pot by your bedside and cast out the leavings into a communal pit of mourn. Disgusting. Sensible and cleanly behavior. Many cities have a dispense with such simple methods of hygienic living, and instead the waste of the inhabitants commingless and flows through the channels beneath the earth and brings murky creatures. This is where disease comes from. History will say cities that look beautiful, or towns, technically, that their buildings were so close and they would throw their pots out the window. And that would leave so much disease and rot to fester until everyone goes sick. Sewerage, though, despite beasts and monsters being created in sewage, it is very more on the cleanliness. I think dealing with monsters versus dealing with disease is kind of better. Plus, in a lot of cases, you could put gelatinous cubes gelatinous cubes get so bullied. 5. On becoming lost. Cities are far too large and you'll become lost almost immediately. fellow once told me that Baldur's Gate is actually 3 cities in one, an outer, an inner, and an upper. I believe he thought I'd be impressed, but I simply spat in his eye and sent him on his way. Harrington! Why are you like this, dude? Astarion, you can keep this book. It's funny, but I'm also like, what the fuck? Okay. I want staff. Give it to me.
This calls for careful
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Mishra's Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attack rolls, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Oh, shit. See, look. I can't scroll over to it, but you can't see my finger, but I'm pointing at the screen. Left one is Gandalf the Grey. Right one is Gandalf the White. Yeah. I am upgrading. Woo! Look at it. I am now the Overlord Wizard of the Tower, you guys. I am now Gandalf the White. Give me this. Give me this. This kind of looks like Stepalia, I think it's called. There is one of the rotted flowers. I think it's called Stepalia or something like that, where it looks like a star and it smells like rot, and it has little filaments of white hairs coming off of it. I want one. Excavation of the Enclave of Nolf. Ooh, this is a book. I thought it was a painting. Elminster in Nolith, I wanted to behold when floating in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once the jewel of an empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heavens. And yet it just fell, just like all Netherese enclaves did, crushing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still hold a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Halrua when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins in Aleph were visible once again. Alas, it was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of material wealth, destroying much of the esoteric riches in the process. I've found arcane books used to make campfires. Their magic lost now to the ages. I have met some Shadowvar whose interests align with mine, and we have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. This mine. I am now the Overlord here. This looks like a furnishing item from 14. It looks like the market one. It's like a merchant stall. That's how you know I play a lot.
What to do?
Wait, I didn't go into that one. Hold up. I need all books. Oh shit! I almost went past these. Okay. Let me go back. I had my own shit. I don't trust that, but you know, Open sesame. Honestly, that made me spooked for a moment, but I saw something I wanted because I didn't know I could touch it. Can I touch it? I'm not gonna fuck with it. It can stay glow. Okay, I have a lot of items now, so I'm gonna save. No, oh, my throat. Hey, open up. Open up. Oh. I've been down here. Okay, well that's boring. I'm going back in and just going up from there.
Better not be cursed.
I wonder if how I came into the tower is how everyone does it. That's one thing I wonder. Because I kind of was being a little rat. Rats. I see mirror and I'm like, okay, everyone, get on. Get on. Get on. You know what? That's fine. Get on. Get on. Surely they got boarded up with me. They did. Okay. Do you have any clothing for me? Because honestly,
I don't need any attention.
I don't know why I did that. This is literally what I've had since the Nautilus. Okay, I need better clothing. Where's a wardrobe? Ooh, I can go up here. What's up here? Nothing. You okay? I just made them all climb up there for no reason. Hello, since this is obviously my tower now, do you have a wardrobe for me? I need clothing. Books. Hold up.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Books. No. Book. Click, click, please. Oh. This is why I check every bookcase. Which boat Thomas and scroll of fly? They're all mine. All mine indeed. I wonder if people even get the ring if they end up fighting them anyways. Maybe. That would be so sad. I think now it's just... Oh, shit. It's just time to continue. There's nothing up here. Yeah. Bernard? I just wanted to hear you talk. Wait. Let me just save scum. Which, if you are new here or watching the VOD, I totally save scum because why not? There is no ultimate elite gaming in this channel. These empty sheets are all that are left to you. The last of the Thalas gives you gave.
I'll hold on to them. There's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
What'd you give me? Ooh, thank you. Let me just save scum. Okay. I like my tower, but it's time to go. I have everything from this floor. Do I seriously not have any clothing? Laser benevolence. Oh, bird. But we just wear chainmail. Simple robe. Robe of summer. What does that look like? Oh shit. I can dye this, right? Hold on. Where's my dyes? Berg. Hold up. I didn't even know I had that. Where's the chest? Oh, I can't click from there.
How much further can I go?
I don't even remember where I got this. Wait. Where the... What the fuck? It's this way. No? What the... Well, that's just withers. Withers, I'm sorry, I don't need you. It's over there. But I wonder if they fixed it now. Hold up. Did it fix? Can I add facial hair now? Please. Show my tools. No. I wish that they do a thing where you can add facial hair after character creation. In my opinion, it would make sense, you know.
What's hiding here?
It would make sense. Drake, give me one. Diet. Ooh, but it only does that part. Huh? You know what? It still looks cool. What are you doing over there?
Seems like a good
What's
one.
wrong, Scratch? I do like this top. I don't like the red though on Greer. Or the. Not me, not glitter. I will roll with this for like 2 seconds, but I don't like the color. It clashes. You know what? I'm changing it right now.
Risk being in open view.
I don't like it. Where's my regular robe? We go back to regular. It didn't dye well. If it dyed the red, I would be happy. Let me just put hide armor.
Have to keep going.
Okay.
Open up.
What's in the vase? Nothing. Okay, we go back on. We go outside. Descend. Descend. Again. Again. Oh.
Let's see what this does.
Oh well. There's so many levels. I can't help it. Okay. So what all we do in this one, we'll go over there. There's that fight over there. Maybe we'll start it at least. Wow, that goes back up. Wow. We go north now. Okay. Who's in a crate? Whoa. Did I not check all of these? What? Huh? I didn't check these. But I've been on this one, right? Wait a minute. I must have not come down here because I would have picked up the scrolls. This is base level. Okay, we loot and then we go outside. What else is down here? Bottles, bottles, bottles. See, I've been down here because I broke those. Maybe I was just panicked. Yeah, maybe I was just panicked. Go that way.
I've got a long road ahead.
My new staff looks kind of goofy, not gonna lie. Wait, what? Click. There was nothing else over there for me, right? Alright. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Do any of you have interesting conversations now?
Something the matter?
Nope.
All right, what now? Might be useful.
Oh my god, this got so much darker. Don't go into the water, everyone. It will destroy you. Okay, there's nothing more out here from me, so I'll just go up to the ground floor, get out of the Arcane Tower. Honestly, I thought I was absolutely done with Arcane Tower. But I guess I wasn't, because I didn't expect there to be so much more info and stuff. That just goes to show how much I enjoy this game. There's so much to do and see. Is this the ground floor? No. Up again. This is... Ooh.
Chest. I can feel its magic.
Wait. What do you mean magic? Because I already clicked it. Well, it didn't explode, so... Guess it's fine. Didn't explode, therefore I am okay. Oh, let me do that. Good night, everyone. I will leave you to the Arcane Tower. It is time for me to move on. I don't think there's anything else here for me. Toadstool. Can I get like a good look at the tower? I can't go up. Just the space area looks nice.
Let's get going. Okay, well, that's enough. It's been an hour. I will just have this as 2 parts for Arcane Tower then. Of the orbits and the sunlight. I do want to make Baldur's Gate streams be shorter on the fact that it'll just be easier to edit and everything. For other streams though, it'll likely be longer. Just with Baldur's Gate, it takes a bit to like edit or get clips out of. And to save my sanity, it'll just be shorter streams. Especially because other streams I would make them like 5 hours long. So for this, it will be a little bit more chill. So, I will go ahead and switch over then. Dun dun dun. As you can see today, we did Baldur's Gate. We're doing a short stream, so it's easy to edit. But at the same time, other streams will be longer. It's just mainly Baldur's Gate that I'm going to sort of commit to being just an hour so I can edit the VODs easier, get clips out of. Unless there's a fight in it, then it will likely be longer streams. But I'm not going to go over to the north part and trigger that fight yet, because that will be a long fight considering for Tactician mode. Unless I just blow them all up somehow. Later today, I will do Genshin Impact though, and I will make it at least 2 hours due to the fact that drops are currently going on. So if you're there for the full 2 hours, you at least will get Primo Gems.
You also get like heroes, wit, mora, a couple other things, I believe. Tomorrow, we'll be doing TF2 ranked. So badly that I have Kasuno's Rage Blade moments in my dreams. Hopefully I'll be ranked gold by tomorrow. I might play a little bit later, who knows. Alright. My throat is getting super raw though. And it has broken multiple times during stream. So, thanks for joining. Have a wonderful most of your morning, evening, night, depending on where you are. I am Greer D, your local storyteller. And this has been a lot of storytelling today for this, so that'll be an interesting VOD to edit. Have a wonderful rest of your day.